What's up, class? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. Luke is joining us again.
Hey, friends!
My sister Jenny is back. I know you guys are excited. We have an all-new Marvel show to react to, Hawkeye. It's been a great year for Marvel. We started it off with WandaVision, which we had to wrap our heads around, conceptually, and also Loki. We really had to wrap our heads around. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a little bit more of a grounded show, and I'm hoping that this show, Hawkeye, is going to be like the way I was anticipating Falcon and Winter Soldier, a little bit more in the real world. We're not dealing with superpowers and super serum and time travel and
it's a
multiverse.
Little less sci-fi because Hawkeye as a character is someone whose skills are a real world skill. He's just extremely proficient at archery, but it doesn't rely on any sort of science or sci-fi.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure we will come across some sci-fi characters in the course of the story.
In Black Widow, that really served as sort of like the passing of the torch to Yelena.
Yeah.
Keeping the Black Widow moniker, but like passing it on to the next generation. And this is kind of what we feel like we're getting in this show.
Yeah, I anticipate that by the same right that was really Yelena's story and Yelena's movie. This is going to be Kate Bishop's show. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. Clint, he's retired effectively at this point, and we're making way for a new generation of Marvel heroes. Yeah.
And I mean, Clint technically goes almost all the way back to the very beginning. I think Thor 1 is when he first appeared, right? So that's like 10 years ago almost. Yeah, so he's been around a while now. I don't want him to die, but I wouldn't think it was crazy if Clint Barton actually did end up meeting his end in this show.
Yeah, I have no idea if that's the likely outcome or not, but I think what is evident is that like Jeremy Renner's place in the MCU is probably more or less
the same way that we wrap Natasha up.
Yeah,
whether or not Clint Barton actually dies or not, it's definitely the end of his storyline.
So speaking of Natasha, at the end of Black Widow, we had this post-credit scene where the
Spoiler
Contessa.
alert.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen Black Widow, I guess watch that first because it's probably relevant. But the Contessa, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, approached Yelena at Natasha's grave.
Yep.
And we learn that in addition to recruiting John Walker, U.S. agent, at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, she has now recruited Yelena as well. We don't know what Val's endgame is, what she's up to.
It seemed as though that she, basically Yelena's going to be on a hit now.
Yeah, she sent her on a mission to assassinate Clint, presumably under the pretext that he's responsible for Natasha's death.
And she doesn't know that he, not only was he like her best friend, but that he did his,
he would have sacrificed himself for her if he could, all of this. But this is information that Val is clearly going to be able to use to manipulate Yelena into doing what she wants.
So we probably think she's going to be an antagonist at first, and then hopefully she'll
Which is very interesting because this is the character we really enjoyed. We both really loved Florence Pugh's performance. We liked that character's
She's hilarious.
Her dark humor, her sort of no-nonsense attitude. We really liked this character.
I'm thinking the comedy is going to be a strength of this show.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, because as we were actually kind of discussing earlier, before we started a reaction, was that we don't have necessarily high expectations for this show. Not necessarily because we don't think it's going to be good, but because we don't think this show necessarily has to achieve that much. It doesn't really have to do much other than pass the torch, or the proverbial torch, on to Kate Bishop.
For sure.
To initiate her character. So there will be a storyline that we're going to follow here with Clint getting back to his family for the holidays. Oh, and that's another thing. This is clearly a Christmas show, a holiday show.
Right.
This is Marvel's.
It's Thanksgiving week right now. The holidays are coming. He's a family man. We know that. I'm personally very, very excited. I think most of our regular viewers at this point know that in the real world, I work in Indigenous affairs and I have a particular focus on issues of representation. And I know that in the course of this show, maybe not in these first 2 episodes, maybe, I don't know, but sometime in this show, we are going to be meeting the character Maya Lopez, aka Echo, who is an Indigenous person. She's a character who is deaf. And it was just announced on Disney Plus Day that she's also getting her own show, which is super, super cool. The actress herself is a Menominee tribal member, is congenitally deaf, and is also an amputee with a prosthetic leg. So it's a whole new kind of superhero. So we have representation on all kinds of levels.
Multiple character origins to go. Anyway, we want to jump in and start watching this. We know that basically Clinton's past as Ronin is going to come back to haunt him, and he's going to have to deal with it. And Kate Bishop's interactions with him are going to be what we see first here. So the first episode is called Never Meet Your Heroes. I'm pleasantly surprised by these runtimes. They look like they're both over 50 minutes.
Nice meaty episodes here.
Yeah, I got a nice amount of material to go through here. The description is Archer Kate Bishop lands in the middle of a criminal conspiracy, forcing Hawkeye out of retirement.
And so we can see that already they're centering her in the story. Yeah. This is already being framed as her story. She's the protagonist. So I'm psyched. Yeah. Let's meet Kate. Let's do it, guys.
2012. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're like back to Battle of New York time. This is Vera Farmiga, isn't it, playing the mom?
Yeah, who are these people?
I'm assuming this might be Kate's parents?
Oh, yeah. It's Kate. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Mommy said things don't just fall from the sky.
Well, yeah, but there's always going to be
This is Avengers World. They definitely do.
Yeah.
They're super about to.
Actually.
Yeah.
Think fast. I'll be downstairs in my office.
Good reflexes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No. No one ever comes right back when they say that. Didn't you see the movie Scream?
Spaceship descends from the sky.
I'll be right back.
Into the penthouse that they're about to sell, right? Gonna be smashed by one of the Battle of New York.
Here comes a giant flying robot.
Right.
Right, yeah.
It's gonna take that seller not to sell issue.
Oh, and her parents are gonna die, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Mommy!
Oh, shit.
This is her origin story. This is how she gets radicalized.
Yeah, this is actually kind of terrifying.
Daddy,
yeah.
Where are you?
Yep.
This is the very human side of this battle. When we saw it in the Avengers, we saw the superhero side of this battle. Yeah. This was the human toll.
This is almost like the Enchantment Under the Sea dance in Back to the Future, where it's like an event you keep coming back to over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
In a timeline where it's like we've seen this.
It's like a fixed point in time.
Yeah, we've seen this event so many times in Marvel.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think the real estate agent is going to have a few things to say about selling your penthouse now. We see Avengers Tower in the background. Wow.
Damn. So she just saw Hawkeye save her life.
Yep. He's her hero.
Yep.
That's why she's going to become an archer.
Oh, hell yes.
So she can save the world just like him.
Nice.
We have to get out of here.
Gonna have a big superhero-sized crush on that archer.
Oh, shit. Oh, bummer. What sucks?
Is this her dad?
Yeah, it must
be. Oh,
be.
man.
Okay, well, at least it wasn't both her parents.
Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
I need a bow and arrow.
Okay, Katniss, I see you.
Kate, careful. If we get caught, you're definitely going to be kicked off the archery team.
Boarding school, maybe?
So the real question, does the bell swing back and forth, or does the dangly thingy in the middle swing back and forth?
Are you sure that arrow won't damage it?
No.
The tennis
ball on it.
Womp womp.
Well, that was a bit of a letdown.
Oh no, this is gonna do some damage.
This is actually nice, though, because I thought it was going to be super dark. Like, she's been on this singular mission to avenge, her father since she was a child, and instead it's like she's a normal kid pulling a prank at school.
Yep.
Oh! Skills.
Nice, Kate.
What's gonna happen? Oh.
Right? It gives a character all the most famous spells I've cracked in them.
Liberty.
Harry, that's not great.
Is the whole bell tower coming down?
That's not great.
Not looking good.
Oh shit.
Did I do that?
Oh shit.
Oh, she's definitely getting kicked out of school now. My bad.
Save the clock tower! is the holiday vibe.
Steve Rogers.
The musical. I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's like Avengers meets Rent.
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I could do this all day.
Their faces. It's hard for him though. She's dead. It's his bestie. Oh. He's like PTSD tuning it all out.
Did you turn your hearing aid off?
Oh man. Smash.
Is it weird that I kind of want to see this musical? Like,
Totally. I will go with you.
I'm so entertained.
I would watch this 3 times. I would watch every night.
I could do this all day. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yes. Standing up.
Bravo.
Thanos was
Encore.
right.
Oh, a selfie would be really rad, dude.
Oh my god.
Just take awkward urinal conversations to a whole new level.
Good timing, dude.
Appropriate time.
Ah.
Now a better time.
Nah, bruh.
Wow.
Soaring, smashing, flying, fighting, musical triumph. Yes. Tony Award goes to.
Wow.
The Tony Stark Award. Yes. So did he get a hearing aid from like an explosion in Endgame or something?
I can't remember.
'Cause he didn't have a
Did we
hearing
see
aid,
that happen?
Or was he always partially deaf? I don't remember.
I don't know the answer to this.
I'm not thrilled that I'm about to replace an irreplaceable clock tower.
It was a bell tower.
Her mom in the red dress. Why did I just get the vibe that her mom's going to be a bad guy by the end?
Remember when you got your black belt at 15? We might have to retire some from when you were little to make room, huh?
What's with all the swords, Mom?
Ronan.
Mm-hmm.
Jack.
Well, he's definitely a bad guy.
Or just a dopey, sleazy
douche-wagon.
loser.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
It's gonna be the best Martin Christmas ever.
Nope, it's not. Some stuff's gonna go down between now and the holiday.
Try that on me. I gave you an opportunity to explain this. I don't want to mess with you.
What's the story there?
Yeah, I know. Like, what's that guy's influence?
Did he maybe save them financially? They were clearly in trouble at the beginning of the show, right? Like thinking about selling the apartment.
I have no idea.
Seems like she's beholden to him in some way, and he's obviously a bad guy.
Yeah. Wine cellar. They're in some
This is
VIP section of the party.
This is the back room. This is some Squid Game nonsense.
Yeah, this is where they're auctioning off
The
some
VIPs,
kids or something.
Yeah, there's some human trafficking.
Yeah.
Casual human trafficking going on.
I thought I was supposed to be the only one working here.
Gary sent me to work here.
Smooth enough.
Gary. Yes.
Relatively smooth.
Who told you to come down here?
Gary.
I'm Gary.
It just happens to be.
Oh, Gary. You don't even know my name. This is not gonna work out. I quit.
That is actually pretty smooth. Like,
You don't even know my name.
An artifact recovered from the wreckage of the Avengers compound. Now you
Ronan's sword.
Brought a brutal form of justice.
They both want it.
He's obviously got swords, the swords in the penthouse apartment.
The companion piece, the Ronin suit.
Oh,
that was unexpected. Just pockets it.
Got 90 seconds to find the watch. Everything else is secondary.
The watch. All right, we got to see her martial arts in action.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to be a champion.
Black belt, multi-talented.
Let's see her kick some ass.
Know who I am.
There we go. Oh! How is that bottle not breaking?
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to,
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, shit.
She's holding her own, considering this is presumably her first, like, real
like
fight,
street
right?
fight, yeah.
Right, like, she's a black belt, but she hasn't been put under pressure like this before, and she's doing okay.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
She's got great instincts. She's very bold.
Yeah.
The watch. I found it.
Is that the same dog she saw? All right, you kick a dog,
Yeah,
you gotta die.
You're going down.
Yeah.
That's the rules. So I don't make the rules. I just live by them.
Oh.
Bubba.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna see the suit.
Oh, you're right.
He's gonna be like,
Oh.
what? Yep.
A ninja saved a dog.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh.
Terrorized organized crime in New York.
PTSD resurfaces.
Shit. Oh. Okay, so because of her, some bad people are going to be after him, thinking he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He has no choice. Huh.
Oh.
Monogrammed butterscotch.
What?
Armand.
Wow.
Who's dead?
Armand is dead.
Armand. Oh, God.
Okay, so the fiance killed him with the sword. Looks like.
Presumably, yep.
We got little surprise for you. We've got eyes everywhere.
We got you now, bro.
Well, they think it's him.
Oh boy.
I bet
Does Clint have to
Clint
show
is
up
gonna
and
show
bail her
up,
out?
and yeah, I think so. I mean, she just took on like half a dozen Russian mobsters, right? Like, she's good, but she might need some professional assistance here. And then like an arrow comes and shoots one of them.
Yep, there you go. Good timing. It's also us.
Come on!
You're a Hawkeye.
And who the hell are you?
Mm-hmm. At the end of the episode?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. All right, so they didn't meet until the very end.
Right.
So yeah, that was definitely exactly what we anticipated in terms of being like, this is Kate Bishop's story. This is her show.
She is the protagonist of
Martin
the show.
was like barely in that.
Yeah.
And even when he was in it, it was just, it was minimal. So this is definitely like, they're not hiding it. This is Kate Bishop's.
A great episode.
Yeah.
This moved at a fast clip. Like, a lot happened.
Yeah.
There was a lot. We could spend an entire reaction talking about that musical alone.
I know. That
How
was
badly I want to see the whole musical.
And like low key, like I actually do want to like that. Like it did
I would
look
watch
fun.
that.
Yeah.
I would go.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I mean,
all jokes aside,
I'm a giant musical theater nerd, and I love cheesy musical theater. But like that was funny in the
just
best
the
way.
enormous smiles on their faces. The like, I can do this all day.
It was perfect. Like, I absolutely believe that that's something that would happen in like the Disneyfied version of Broadway that we have these days.
Yeah.
But it was also like a joke from 30 Rock or something. You know what I mean? It was like, that was perfect. It was such a like wonderful, delightful send up of cheesy musical theater.
Yeah. In general, I first started feeling it when they were watching the musical, actually, where you can see Clint is like zoned out and like can't hear anything. He has a hearing aid, and he was just like having some PTSD.
Yeah,
seeing the Ronin costume, like it was triggering enough for him. Like, and even though there's this like happy-go-lucky musical in the background and like holiday music, and like there's a sense of comedy, and it's like
he
all
kind
smiles.
of lives in his own.
There's an undercurrent
bubble.
of like a very dark shit, like that's gonna.
That character is damaged, and they're really playing up the sort of physical infirmity between the ear, the fact that he's aging, everything else. I mean, obviously, he's always been a reluctant celebrity, and he has these amazing skills, but he would prefer to just live on the farm.
Like in the restaurant, they showed the waiter being like, it's on the house, and him being like awkward about it. Being like,
he's never
like
liked the spotlight, but he also is just legitimately kind of old and retired, and he has been through so much over the course of the Avengers films. He's lost his best friend in this incredibly traumatic way. This dude, I think that sort of scene with the hearing aid in the musical, this sort of oral landscape that he lives in, that sort of like semi-deaf oral landscape, he really does sort of inhabit his own little bubble.
Yeah.
And it is a bubble full of trauma. Weird, metaphor that I followed there, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, he's definitely like a deeply, deeply traumatized individual, and all he wants is to like be a simple farmer and like hang out with his family.
Yeah.
And he's going to get dragged back into this, and it's a question not only of not wanting to be dragged back into it, but also like how much can he handle at his age, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
He's going to be like the reluctant mentor to this new protege.
Yeah.
And like obviously she's supposed to be like as good or better of an archer than him, even though he's the best, because like she's going to literally take over his like
for sure
the mantle of Hawkeye.
There's also
but
the thing...
he had to show up there and bail her out, even though she's a karate champion. Like he needed to show up.
She's got the raw skills, but again, this is her first street fight,
yeah.
and she is untrained, and she doesn't have a battle plan going
into
this.
She does need his guidance,
right? She's sort of flying by the seat of her pants. She has no idea what she's doing, and she's all of a sudden on the wrong side of like the Russian mobsters, these black market, dealers, her potential stepfather, who's obviously a bad dude. She's caught up in the middle of the murder of Armand.
It's definitely a little unclear what's going on with the mom and Armand and the stepfather situation there.
And then we have to consider that, again, she's obviously a fun character. She's got a great sense of humor. I said before, she seems really well adjusted under the circumstances, but this person has also been through unspeakable trauma. Witnessed the Battle of New York. Father died right before her eyes at a young age. And she's strategically molded herself into an elite fighter. And it doesn't hurt that like she's apparently comes from insane wealth, so she's well funded in that like she can like Tony
go
Stark.
To a fancy boarding school and like break a building and then sort of just like, oops, I broke the like
much
her
like
mom
Tony,
could just pay for
she
it
could have like access to resources that will help fight these battles, but she has just sort of unwittingly stumbled into like multiple different criminal conspiracies, and she's gonna have to learn
a little bit of a struggle of identity too, because it's
for sure.
Because we can easily predict what's going to happen next. Clint Barton's going to be like, kid, you don't know what you're doing, stop now. And she's going to be like, oh, but I've always worshipped you. And
he's
going to be like, no, you do not want to be like me. Like I
have to protect my mom.
I have PTSD. Like you don't want this. Like and like it's going to be a reluctant mentorship. Like we just excellent first episode, fun and kind of right up the alley that I was expecting to go up. So it was fun. And I can't wait to jump into the next one. Guys, let us know what you thought about this episode. We're excited to jump into the next one. Please leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.